Hi everyone, it's Kathy Maxon. So we're going to make another ribbon yarn wreath, but this time we're going to make a spider and we're going to use 2 wreath forms. So I got my black yarn here, Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobby. Make sure you get it when I think it's like 30% off. I got some jumbo chenille stem. It's I got this at JoAnn's. And then I got some Wiggly Eyes. What I think these were in my stash. I want to say I got them from Dollar Tree, but I'm not sure. Glow in the dark. The two eyes, one is smaller than the other, so I had two boxes. So I got my eyes that I wanted them the same size. And we are going to be doing this ribbon wrap. I just made a video on how I made this bow. So this bow's gonna go up here for, like, I guess it's gonna be a little girl. So this will be our bow up here, and we're gonna make these be our legs. So let's see what we got here. So on my Wiggly Eyes, I did put some cable clamps, cable mounts. I already E6000 those on. We got a 14-inch and an 18-inch wreath form from the Dollar Tree. They had both sizes. So I'm going to show you how we do one. I'm sure you've seen my other videos. I do have at least, I know, 2 videos out there. But what I am going to do, since this is my ribbon that I got from Craft Outlet, if you saw my Facebook Live, I did an unboxing and I got some Halloween ribbon. These were the other, I got the orange and black striped, I got the lime green with polka dots, and then I got this striped as well with orange, black, and purple. So that should pull everything in. There's little sparklies on this ribbon that are purple, so that should all tie together. Black zip ties. I'm going to need some black zip ties. You're going to need black zip ties because what we are going to do is zip tie the wreath forms together. So I thought I had more, and I do. Just in case we need more. So kind of like we've done before, we're going to zip tie. I think I go this way. We're going to zip tie our ribbon. Hello, I didn't know what that, lost my mind what that was called. I'm going to zip tie that in the middle, so that will stay in the middle. I am, since this is a more expensive ribbon, I am going to kind of measure out 36 inches. And then all I did is I'm putting a clothespin just so I can keep an idea of how much I am using, so then I charge correctly for my wreath. So we're just going to gather up, get a little tail, get my zip tie here. I'm just going to start at a crossbar because I think that's just going to be easier for me to make sure it's zip tied in the middle. Because I do want my ribbon in the center. Make sure you have that open up nice at the beginning. Clip that off. And this, because I really don't need it in the center, I'm just going to zip tie this to one of these other bars. Maybe. Make sure you've got that nice and tight. So we're going to keep our ribbon that way for a while. We wrap 4 times. You know, other people cut off chunks and do pieces at a time. Again, I kind of like just one continuous. So there we have the 4. I've seen other people, they've done 6 because they want to see more of the pretty ribbon. You know, do you want to do something different like that? Let's do that. Let's do 6 wraps. Let's try that. So we'll do 6 wraps on this one. Let's try something different, right? Sorry, my little table there is, just have a piece of cardboard with some Dollar Tree. So then you're gonna put your ribbon back there, and then we're gonna go over, let's see what the 2 looks like. And of course black. It's gonna show all our lily hair. Oops, 1, 2, I think I didn't go around, hang on. Back over, what do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I do 6. So then now, we're gonna put it over the ribbon. See, then you'll be able to see like the spiders. So that is what, 6 bottoms look like. Lay down your ribbon and then you cover it with 2. Then you're going to put your ribbon back. I'm going to wrap it around 6 more times. Should be 6. Then we're going to lay our ribbon down. See, if you're going to piece your ribbon in, then you're going to have all these puckers like everywhere if you're trying to piece those in. That's why I just kind of like one continuous. I think I had a comment, somebody said I'm making it too hard for myself. But you're more than welcome to do, you know, do how you want to do it. So I'm going to continue around. I'm going to finish. This is the 14-inch, and I will be back. We are at the end of the 14-inch. I moved this 10 inches, so we're going to use about 46 inches of the ribbon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather this up. And it actually kind of, this one actually kind of works out a lot better doing it instead of 4 and 2, doing the 6 and 2. I think this worked out much better. It came together in the center, I think, much better than the other one did. So I want to make sure, and plus you're going to use the ribbon if you keep it continuous. You're going to use the ribbon anyway, so why not show more of the pretty ribbon? Okay. Pull that zip tie tight. And then I can cut more of this off. And I'm just going to kind of tuck this under. You can glue it if you want, but I do have the zip tie, both zip ties right there. And then all we need to do is wrap around twice. So like I said, we can, you know, if I want, I could really wrap it around a third time. We can always make that like the top. I don't think anybody's really gonna notice. But doesn't that look cute? I love it. Cut that off, get another zip tie. Find the wire in the wreath form. Get your zip tie under it. Make sure my zip tie is going the right way here. And then I'm just going to lay my yarn tail right in there and zip tie that as tight as I can. So I don't think anybody will notice that we have 3 there and 2 everywhere else, because this is what this, so this will be the inside ring. So we could do the eyes. To me, those look like scary eyes, but I think if I do the eyes this way, they look like doo-doo-doo. And then when we have the other wreath form up and decorated, this will be her bow. So it'll probably be between the eyes. So I'll probably have that 3 section anyways underneath the bow, so you're not going to be able to see that, you know, we did 3 wraps instead of 2 everywhere else. So I'm going to do the 18-inch the same way, and then we will zip tie them together, and it'll be that much bigger of a wreath. Obviously it'll go out to at least 18. It might go out 18 and a half. But then when we add our bow and our eyes and then our legs, I think this will look really cute. So let me do the same exact thing that I did on the 14-inch. I'm going to do it on the 18-inch. We're going to use, I have 2, this is probably not going to do the whole wrap, so I think I'm just going to open up my next bundle. This will probably cover, if you've ever seen my gnomes, this will probably cover a hat on my gnome, so I'm not going to start it and stop it. I will just use a new whole skein, and I'll put this away. So like I said, I'm going to do the 18-inch and I will be back and show you. I am at the end of my 18-inch. What I had to do is I kind of wanted it to work out. I kind of had to keep pushing my yarn around to make it tighter, and then so I would come out correctly. This clip is 2 yards, so let's cut here. Get a zip tie in right here with the bars right there. You can try and be like that one and go. This one, the 18-inch only had 3 bars. That's probably too much. It had a center and then the 2 outside bars. Make sure we get that so it comes out nice, so it's open. If you want, we can even just get that tucked in right now before we tighten it. But I'd rather use the zip ties than trying to glue it. So like I said, I kind of had to manipulate so it would kind of come out correctly. And on this one as well, maybe I'm just going to do the third loop. And that's about as much as I have left of the second skein. So you definitely are going to need at least a skein and a half. Because here's what's left from this 14 inch and here's what's left of the 18 inch. I would have never had enough. So glad I bought two. So then now I just need to find a bar here. Get under it. Put my yarn tail in it. And zip it up. Cut this off. So this is what we have. How cute is that? So this is like 12 inches. So 12 inches shy of 2 yards for this one. So here's my other 3. Look at how cute that is. So what I want to do, I think I want to put the bow over here to this side. So I'll put, and then we're going to put our eyes in here. Our eyes may, do spiders have close eyes or far away eyes? Because I'm thinking if I put this in my, maybe I could get it tight in there. Okay, let's put the 2 together. How cute is that? Like I said, wherever you are gonna cover something up with, so I am just going to, let me try, flip it over. I've never made one of these. So I'm gonna go through the 18 inch and then I just need to find, I'm gonna do this. Because I kind of want to, there we go. So I'm just going to put it through the 14 inch and then I'm going to feed it through between it's hitting the it's hitting, I almost called it the fabric. It's hitting the ribbon. Okay. Okay. Oops. Probably made that too tight right now. I probably should just go back and tighten it. So what I'm going to do is I'm feeding up my zip tie up through the 14 inch and down there's Miss Lily. I think she's present in all my videos, isn't she? She doesn't like to come down the basement, so I can't even get her on the video. You can just hear her. So I think I got it through. Nope, it didn't make it through my 18 inch. And I'm just trying to feel. Okay. As long as I didn't pull it through, and I think I just did. This is right here. Okay, so I got it here. So I'm not going to tighten it as tight, just till it clicks. Okay. Did one there, one there. Let's do one here. I don't think we need that many. My husband must be home. was somebody else. I think the one time it was my sister-in-law came. Okay. I don't think that's going anywhere. So I think just the 3 is going to be enough for me. That one was probably pulled it down too tight. But clip these off. See what we got. So remember our 3 little wraps over here. Don't tell anybody, right? How stinking cute is that? What are we going to do here? Remember, these are the eyes. Hopefully they'll glow in the dark. Okay, so this is going to be straight. We're going to put her little bow over here. This will be straight, so we want the legs to kind of come off here. And I think I was measuring, I had a pink piece. I don't know if they make pink, okay, so how long is this? Like 2 yards, 2.5 yards. So I wanted to cut, I think, 30 inches. That was what my plan was. I'm going to cut 32. Cut 32 inches. Okay. We're going to fold in half. Kind of get the wrinkles out, the bends out. Fold in half. And then, see if so we're going to put 2 of these on each side. Oops, hang on. That is our, too many things here on the table that are falling off. Gotta work on my tiny table. 2 here. I think those should be long enough. Because what we're going to do is bend them. I'm just trying to think of how maybe put this. So I'm going to feed these 2. Make sure they're even. So I'm going to feed the 2 opens, the open end up in this last wire on the wreath. Come on. Getting stuck under my ribbon. Okay. Oh, I think I only got 1 leg through. So we're going to do 1 piece and make it 2 legs, if that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loop it I'm going to like loop it. So it's looped, and then you kind of bend. We're going to bend it, and then we're going to bend it. And then we're going to bend it. And then we're going to bend it. Should have went the same way. Can't see that. Guess I should have went this way. See that? Let's cut another 30-inch piece. Whoops. What I cut? Oh, I cut 32, didn't I? 32, and then I have like a 14-inch piece left. Fold it in half. And straighten them out. They are wired. And then we did this up to the open ends, the two tails, and then I looped it. Here's my loop, and I just looped it, and I'm pulling it. Then you kind of want to make sure you could do each piece individually. Up that way. Up that way. I should have probably put them closer together. One down. Like I said, this is the first time making this, so we'll figure it out together. I don't like that the legs are so far apart. I don't know. Do spiders have eight legs? They probably have some shorter. They have some that are up at the top too, I think, that are shorter. Not that I study spiders, right? Not a fan of them. Okay. So if I do those there, that's the top. So I have to be somewhere in here. Are they both in there? Nope. Ready? There's both coming up through. Put them through my little loop. Pull them tight. Alrighty, so we're going to do legs on the other side. Okay, there's our spider with all the legs. Let's get the eyes on. And I'm just going to go up and down holes. Give it a couple twists. Down holes on the cable mount. A couple twists. What do we say? Happy eyes. happy eyes. These look angry eyes, so we're gonna do. So, oh, there's a crossbar right here, so that's good. Oh, it's getting stuck on the pipe cleaner's getting stuck on the yarn. Oh. That one. Do I have a crossbar over here? Here's crossbar. I don't have one. Sections aren't that big. So this one I might have to just go up through the second. Go up over the second bar on my inside ring. And I can stick that one. Okay, for now, I'm gonna just tuck those back there. I want to see how these look. I guess I could put them up so they just rest on the, my legs are getting caught everywhere. And then let's get her bow on. So I'm just gonna separate my wires. Gonna feed this down through. You know, you can even get through both wreath forms. This will be another way to hold the wreaths together. I'm just kind of feeling for the wires to come through. I won't turn it too tight. Whoops. The legs are getting underneath her. Her legs are getting underneath her. If you don't like the legs that long, see, nobody even sees our 3 wrap. But this is my giant spider. Isn't she cute? I try to get up on the wall and try to get it all in one picture. Looks like I got the legs going up and down on one side. So I'll try to get pictures. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this is just another way to do your yarn and your ribbon. So you can do 2 wreath forms and just zip tie them together. You can do any holiday. You know, here's a Halloween one. You can do some winter, Christmas. You don't have to, you know, put legs or arms or whatever on it. You know, just some greenery and a bow or something like that. But I like this. I'm glad it came out how I thought it would. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.